Hello everyone, and welcome back to Noah Storm Chaser. And today we're going to be doing another reaction video. This is Kurzgesagt, or at least I think that's how you pronounce it. But I actually really love this channel, and I've been watching several of their videos, and I noticed that they released a new video today, or not today, a week ago, called AI Slop is ruining, is destroying the internet, which I personally agree with because my experiences with the internet lately has been definitely altered compared to how it was a few years ago. I mean, it's really destroyed personal creativity on a whole different level. I'd rather have garbage, just like human art, any day over anything that AI has ever created, in my personal opinion. But let me just shut up and let's get into the video.
12,026 human era calendar just dropped, and this year is extra
Look at
special.
that.
Stay tuned until the end
That
for the
looks
reveal,
really nice.
or head straight to the shop to get yours. AI slop is saturating the internet,
Oh
and
yeah, it
things are
is.
becoming dramatic pretty quickly. In an online world where money is made with attention, fake users spread their slop in review sections, generate fake traffic, or poison discourse. AI has supercharged this and made slop much harder to spot. Today, about half of internet traffic
51%? Oh, chat, we've had the internet for 2 decades. We're so cooked.
is bots. The majority of them are used for destructive purposes.
Like, humans have had the internet for 2 decades. In the last few years, it's already 51%. The dead internet theory is not going to be a theory anymore soon.
It's never been easier to make mediocre content. From the black hole of meaninglessness that is LinkedIn, low-effort short videos just
Oh my god. I swear to god, I've seen this exact one and this exact... Literally, these two exact AI videos I've seen.
engaging enough to hypnotize kids and fry their attention spans to endless, soulless
Wait. And this one, it goes... Meow, 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 meow.
videos just engaging enough
That
to
one.
hypnotize kids and fry their attention spans to endless, soullessly rewritten books on Amazon. AI music is invading streaming platforms. Google AI is summarizing websites instead of sending traffic to them. On YouTube, new channels publish long-form video.
Dude, actually about this, little known fact about me, I love history. Obviously, you see all my videos. I watch history videos when I go to sleep because I have a difficult time sleeping. And I subscribed to one of these channels on accident. I noticed this channel and it had like 45,000 subscribers, exact like almost like this. And they made like long form content about really niche and like not talked about like topics of history. And then after like the second day, I was listening to the voice. I'm like, it's kind of weird how like it sort of has that little uncanny sound of a human voice. And I was like, oh crap, I just subscribed to an AI slop history channel, didn't I?
Videos multiple times a week with AI-generated thumbnails, voices, and scripts. True crime, video essays, science, no space is safe. We're in the golden era of soulless slop. And sadly, actual creative human work is used to train these AI models. Every Reddit comment, original YouTube video, or human drawing on DeviantArt has been sold out to the AI companies, or straight up stolen by them, without attribution or payment to the actual creators.
It's really messed up. And honestly, I do feel like this is almost like a turning point in humanity where AI art and just art jobs and programming jobs are going to be at a big risk from AI takeover here soon. And it's not me just fear mongering. I just have a really bad fear about stuff like this because I have multiple friends that are in these type of fields and they're already feeling the backlash and consequences of AI.
Creative theft on a scale where it's impossible to protect against it, already putting loads of creatives' work in danger, so AI companies can get rich. While this is sad and frustrating, what's even worse is that generative AI truly has the potential to break the internet irreversibly by making it harder and harder to tell what's true. At first, AI looked great. A Kurzgesagt script starts with basic research that's turned into a script and then fact-checked in depth by 2 to 3 people. We try to confirm our info with what we deem trustworthy, ideally first-hand sources, ideally papers. Then we get 1 to 3 experts for input and critique. Fact-checking and compiling our sources alone takes around 100 hours per video.
That's
Of course,
impressive.
we make mistakes or oversimplify, and you can disagree with our conclusions. It's unavoidable. We're only human after all. But it is fair to say that our process is extensive, and after a decade, we know what we're doing. When AI appeared, we were very excited. A mechanical brain able to super quickly collect information. So we went to work, and it looked amazing. And then we started fact-checking. We didn't expect it to be perfect, but it was way worse than we thought. Confidently incorrect. AI is so bad at this. We'll summarize and generalize our experiences over multiple projects and months condensed into one fake project. A video about why brown dwarfs are the worst and should be ashamed of themselves. So, we got all the pro accounts of all the AI models and got to work, using deep research tools to create a summary and overview of all the information about the failed star's brown dwarfs. And wow, it was great! Dozens of pages of outlines with unique information nuggets and links to sources. Then, we started to look deeper. More than 80% of the info and factoids were pretty solid, and we could reconstruct where they were from: Wikipedia, papers, legit articles. What about the rest? It was great stuff, like the speed of brown dwarf superstorms, the nature of their insides, or how disappointed their mums are. But we couldn't find where the AI got this info from.
Okay, so I actually heard about this not too long ago about how generative AI is only supposed to get worse from here unless there's major improvements. Because he's probably got to talk about this, or they are probably got to talk about this, because I believe it is a whole team of a lot of people that make this channel. But the gist is that the first generation AI is basing all of its knowledge off of, like pure human knowledge. I mean, obviously there's misinformation and all that stuff, but generally it's more than likely true information. But as it goes on, the AI is going to lapse and give you things that it thinks you want to hear, or misinformation from other AIs, and then it's going to eventually degrade how much truth and facts are on the internet, and it's going to start generating things off of lies that it thinks is true, if that's what I'm thinking this is going.
Which is not automatically a bad sign. After all, the models contain pretty much all the internet and books ever written. So we asked experts for input, and they flagged the exact same facts, even asking where we found it. To fulfill its goal, to make us happy, the AI had invented or extrapolated information to make brown dwarfs more interesting than they really are. Like a bad journalist making up details to make a story hit harder or fit a narrative. Now we wanted to know more and dove in deeper, reading the seemingly more solid sources the AI had given us in full. One was an article from a news site written by a human journalist. Or was it? It had a very familiar structure and, surely purely coincidentally, read like what you get if a human slightly changes AI wording. An AI essay detection tool gave it a 72% match. So an AI article without sources, used as a credible source.
Oh, and that's going to be a real big problem. I don't want to sound like a boomer or anything, but people are using AI in just research papers and all that stuff all the time nowadays. And I'm not coming from this for like, oh, I'm so much older. I back in our days, we used to actually do all that. No, because we found ways to cheat as well. We found like just text generative things like primitive AI. But nowadays it seems like it's just everywhere where everyone can just slightly alter their research papers or their homework or whatever, and then the teachers will literally now have to use AI detection tools just to see if they legitimately did their research. And also, I'm assuming just, people are higher up have to do that. It's not a good looking future we have with all this misinformation in AI.
For AI research, which makes sense since in 2025 there were already well over 1,200 confirmed AI news websites publishing massive amounts of
terrible.
AI-generated misinformation and false narratives. This mix of correct, dubiously sourced and straight-up made-up information also leads AI to present really shoddy conclusions that sound strong or novel
Among
but are
Us?
often half-truths or misrepresentations. Oh well, we salvaged what we could and went back to the drawing board. And after a few weeks, it happened.
Dove
By pure
Island.
stupid chance, we saw a brown dwarf video popping up by a relatively new channel. It had hundreds of thousands of views and was pretty good, nice footage, great editing. But we'd seen the structure and rhythm before, and would you look at that? It contained all the brown dwarf facts we'd flagged as unreliable or straight up made up by AI. This is where the death of the internet begins. Now, there's a proper source of brown dwarf misinformation online. When the next AI repeats the same research, it will find a transcript from a video with a lot of views. The misinformation is now true. It will spread. Even before AI, it was pretty hard to find the origin of facts that sound great but are not true. Just watch our video about a 100-year-old lie. As AI use goes on, it may become impossible to know what's true or not. The most corrosive lie. The problem with AI is how trustworthy it seems, how it's correct enough to seem super smart, and how incredibly confidently incorrect it is. Casually lying to your face, often very subtly. When you catch it lying, it immediately admits it, vows to never do it again, and then it does it again. As eloquent as current language models feel, there's nobody home. No greater intelligence or consciousness is talking back to you. Current AI is a
And it doesn't have any morals or understanding of lying or truth.
very complex hammer that doesn't understand what it's doing or
Yeah.
what nails are. But we're letting it add new shelves to the library of human knowledge. AI is changing quickly, so this may get better, but right now, it's pretty grim. Way too many people blindly trust AI. Studies looked into the language of millions of scientific papers published before and after the rise of large language models. They found an abrupt and sharp increase in the frequency of words that AIs like to use. So it seems clear that now a significant portion of papers have been at least assisted by AI, usually without acknowledgement. And just in July 2025, it was discovered that a number of researchers had started to sneak hidden messages into their papers.
Wow.
In white text, or too small for
Wow.
the human eye, they prompted AIs to review them positively and not point out flaws. As more and more people are using AI carelessly, the library of human knowledge is getting less and less reliable. Which brings us to the last part: how are we using AI? And will Kurzgesagt survive the AI slop age? Will AI slop kill Kurzgesagt and
Don't kill
artists?
them!
On the internet, there's only one truly valuable resource: human attention. If current trends continue, it's not that far-fetched that cheap slop content, stuff just good enough, will soak up the majority of human attention. It could make us dumber, less informed,
It already is. And not to say too much, but YouTube, with your recent policy about AI content, that does not help at all.
our attention spans even worse, increase political divides, and make us neglect real human interaction. If AI eats the majority of the attention pie, channels like ours will become unfeasible, or forced to downsize or use AI themselves to be able to compete. We don't want to play this game. How will we use AI? Like the Align tool in Adobe Illustrator. If you have a bunch of boxes and you want to line them up, you can do this manually one by one, or you can just select them, click Align, and have them perfectly aligned in an instant. It's the same with AI programming tools for animation or using it as a faster Google alternative. AI is a helpful tool, but the creativity and integrity is still ours. So, dear Internet, here is what we're offering to you. Kurzgesagt is made by humans for humans, and it will remain that way. We'll produce well-researched content and invest a lot of time and our human creativity in our illustrations and animations.
Okay.
Put our creative soul into our work. We'll continue to fact-check and discuss our research with human experts to give you the most trustworthy information that we can. When we make mistakes, they will be our mistakes.
There we go.
We would rather quit than make AI slop. But to go on, we need your support. Kurzgesagt is almost 70 full-time
70
people and a lot of freelancers on top. This is a lot of salaries, software licenses, laptops, rent, and coffee. There is a way you can help us keep this.
Okay, I think that's it. Well, that was a really great video. Go check out the original video without my commentary for sure, and make sure to give them a subscribe. And if you enjoyed my reaction, make sure to give us a subscribe and check out my other content and let me know what I could be doing better, or what would you like to see from me. And I hope you guys learned as much as I did today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.